Some cameras down there. Hey all, welcome back. I'm out here again, stealth camping. This time I think I found a perfect little woodlot to stealth camp in. It's basically in the middle of this big business park. The building I started right next to, it's like there's a fitness center and a barber, a few other little stores, a little strip mall. And then on the other side, through the wood patch, is basically all just these, you know, big stone, brick business buildings. So, doing a little bit of fun stealth camping back here. This wood patch is actually very nice. It's a little overgrown in areas, but it's pretty clear spots to sleep in and to navigate through. I forgot my sleeping pad, so I'm gonna have to find some nice soft ground to sleep on. Tonight for dinner, I brought an MRE, a US Army MRE. It's beef goulash, and I brought a Pepsi Cola from 1992. So what's that, like 30 plus year old soda? So I'm gonna try that out tonight. I tried some 30-year-old Coke. That was July 4th, so that was a few months ago already. I'm interested in how that's gonna taste. I thought there was a person lying right here. Looks like an old couch or something. Pieces to a couch, all ripped up. Maybe someone was sleeping back here. It's a bit overgrown. Not too bad though. A lot of nice spots, nice trees. Interesting how there's just these weird big lots of forest just surrounded by these business buildings, these office buildings. You'd think someone would buy this land and just develop here, but it's pretty nice to have these little spots where I can get away and spend the night. Oh yeah, look at this. It really opens up. The ground is kind of hummocky and uneven. I don't have a sleeping pad, so I'm gonna have to find a nice soft spot. Maybe I'll find some ferns or something. Main concern tonight is 1, poison ivy. Number 2, definitely ticks. I work outside, and I found out recently that it's through experience that it's tick breeding season, I guess, because I came home and I had like probably 20 or 30 of these just microscopic, tiny little tick babies that you literally can't even see with your bare eyes. You need to, you know, just like go down your pants with duct tape, and you see these little ticks on the duct tape, but they blend in really well with your clothes, and they're just so tiny. So I really don't want to get bit by any of those. Try to avoid it to the best of my ability. Don't want to get Lyme's disease, and there's a whole other host of different diseases that ticks can give you. The Lone Star tick, I don't know if they're up here. Someone on the work site I was on was saying they look like Lone Star ticks. I'm familiar with deer ticks and dog ticks, but I know the Lone Star ticks, they can give you like this weird disease where it makes you intolerant to red meats. So I really don't want that one. I could deal with Lyme's disease. I can deal with being lethargic. I'm already lethargic anyways. Red meat is not something I'm willing to give up on. Maybe hunting back here. There's a shotgun shell. It's definitely very rusty. Tell it's pretty old. Wonder if it's 12 gauge. Yeah, it opens up pretty good up here, so I'm gonna have to be a little careful up here. Most of these businesses are closed because it's a Saturday evening, but there's still a few that are open with a bunch of cars. There's some kind of weird mound of rocks. Maybe a burial mound, probably not. It's probably just from construction in the adjacent lots. Not sure. So I was scoping this spot out earlier, and I know for sure that this building right here has cameras on it that I think kind of look back into the woods over here. So I'm gonna have to be mindful of that. Maybe I'll check it out after dark. Right now, let's find a spot I can call home for the night. This area right here is looking pretty good. A lot of twigs and branches on the ground. The plants clear up, and I think I can probably make a good little spot right here if I just do a little cleaning. Okay, as I said, I think I found a pretty good spot here. Gonna clean up a little bit, I brought my bivy sack. No sleeping pad, as I said, forgot that. I always forget something. But let's set up and eat dinner. Got a little bit worried for a second. A truck pulled over right into the parking lot adjacent in a little office building parking lot. And if he was looking, he could definitely see me. But yeah, anyways, just gonna ignore it. I'm sure it'll go away. 1992, circa 1992 Pepsi. It's the most pulls in a career, Richard Petty, 127, commemorative Pepsi long neck. So I'm gonna try this out. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. I don't think it will. I drank some 30-year-old soda before. And then I also got this MRE. This is the beef goulash MRE. Goulash de bœuf, I guess. I don't know what. It might be Spanish. I don't know. It's pretty big. Let's get eating. Okay, let's get into this MRE. Let's see what's waiting for me inside. So we got beverage base powder, orange. Sounds very appetizing. Guess it's probably just like orange Gatorade, or what's that orange one? I forgot what it's called. Not Fanta. You guys know what I'm talking about, that orange kind of drink. Tang. Yep. It might be kind of like a Tang. I had to do a little research to get the name for that. Got the heating pack. Got the amenities, the gum, tissues, lighters, matchsticks. Got a spoon. Here we got bread, mini loaf, sliced whole wheat. So sliced bread. This might be the marinara sauce or something. Strawberry jam. That'll be good on the bread. We got I love the name of this one. Patriotic sugar cookies. I wonder what makes them patriotic. Is it all the junk food? All the terrible food dyes and ingredients that are allowed in this country? Is that what makes it patriotic, or are they patriotic themed? Are they red, white, and blue? Might be the sugar content that makes them patriotic. Got some more miscellaneous paste in a bag. Might be the goulash as well. And then we got some just plain old peanut butter. Good old peanut butter, old reliable. And that's all. Oh, one of those packs must be this applesauce. One of those packs. It's kind of funny that they just kind of throw a label in the bag and they're like, hopefully they'll figure out which one it is. I guess they have to put the calories and the ingredients in there. Okay, let's get started. Let's cook. Let's get this heat pack going. I brought water this time. Should have plenty. Shouldn't have run out this time. I'm not hiking, so I won't be drinking a lot. Do not overfill. It seems like every time I do one of these, I overfill it. Last time I overfilled it and it just got super hot and burnt out quick. Let's see here. I can't even tell which one's the goulash. Okay, this is actually labeled beef goulash, so that has to be the right one. Kind of a struggle to get in. Okay, there we go. Got the goulash. May have overfilled it a tiny bit this time, but there's no coffee or anything, so it should be fine. And we'll just let this sit. I definitely overfilled it. Definitely overfilled it. We'll just let this sit for 7 or 8 minutes. Let it heat up. Let's get this orange beverage base powder orange. Let's get this going. This Tang. It smells like Tang. Used to drink that stuff in the Boy Scouts. I learned from the last MRE I ate, you have to shake these up pretty good because the powder kind of just likes to stay in the bottom. Really gotta give it a nice vigorous. It wasn't closed. I spilled it on myself. But yeah, as I was saying, once you close it correctly, you gotta give it a nice good, just slap it. I think that'll work. Just kind of get that stuff nice and mixed up. I'm gonna smell like Tang, orange Tang all night. Let's try it out. These bags are very hard to drink out of. It's pretty good. Give that a, it's a little watered down, but I'd give it a solid 6 out of 10, I think. Next we are going to try I'm going to save the patriotic cookies for dessert. Let's open up this nice piece of dry, 2 pieces of bread. I got 2 pieces of bread in there. It's 2 end pieces, it looks like. I guess they couldn't spare the money on the nice middle pieces, but this looks pretty good. Let's get some strawberry jam on there. I'm all sticky now because of that Tang. These old packages are very tough plastic. They can be kind of a pain to open. Brought my trusty tiny knife. Doesn't necessarily look like strawberry. It's kind of brown, as you can see. Not very strawberry jam looking. It smells like strawberry. Next we got the peanut butter. Peanut butter contains a lot of vegetable oils, palm oils. Not a huge fan of that. The MREs definitely aren't the healthiest food you can eat, but they sure can taste pretty good. And they're just extremely flexible. They're just so easy to use. Throw it in your pack. Got dinner. Hey, there we go. Got PB&J. Check it out. Let's try it. That's pretty good. The bread kind of has an interesting texture for bread. It's a very dense kind of bread. Could probably use a little more peanut butter and jelly, but I'm gonna give this a solid 7 out of 10. It's got a C. It's acceptable. PB&J, not much to it. You know, the more I eat this, the more I like it. I kind of like the bread. But now I'm digging into the applesauce packet. It's pretty good. It's a very, very, very sweet applesauce. They must add a lot of sugar. Total sugar is 28 grams. 18 grams of added sugar. So that's like more sugar than like a Coca-Cola or something. It's pretty okay though. Tastes like applesauce. Kind of low quality applesauce. I'm gonna give it a 6. It's not my favorite. Definitely tell it's very processed and sugary. But I mean, it's applesauce. Alright, let's check out the food now. Actually, before we check on the food, I'm gonna open up this nice 30-year-old Pepsi that I got with me. 1992. This soda's from 1992, so I guess it's 32 years old. Pretty old drink I got here. Got this nice little can opener. Oh wow, look at that. It's still got the fizz. Look at that. It's fizzy still. Man. They must have sealed these things pretty good. The 30-year-old Coke I drank had nowhere near as much fizz as that. Maybe it was just stored better, but the cap was definitely a little rusted. It smells like a Pepsi. I'm gonna clean the lid off a little bit, or the bottle neck off a little bit, because it's got a little rust on it. But after that, I'm gonna try this and see if I survive. Not really doing very much, but let's try it. 32-year-old Pepsi. I'm gonna try this, see how it tastes. It's got a surprising amount of carbonation still, so I'm very interested. You know, that's not half bad. I'm extremely surprised. You can still see it's bubbling a bit. Maybe hard to make out on the camera, but the carbonation is just so freaking surprising. It's still bubbling. It's really not half bad. You know, I've been drinking a Pepsi Cola in a while, but from what I remember, for being this old, it tastes pretty similar. It tastes probably about the exact same. May have a little bit of a weird kind of stale flavor, maybe a tiny bit that I can make out, but no, that's still a solid 9 out of 10 for soda. Like, that's pretty much tastes Tastes pretty brand new. Alright, now let's break out the main course. Should be pretty well heated. Got the beef goulash. It's definitely got a very beefy goulash scent to it. Smells pretty good. Smells pretty good. Let's try it out. That's what it looks like. Kind of got this just red paste with rice and little beef chunks in it. Didn't heat very well. Still kind of a little cold. The top didn't heat very well, but this bottom part seems better. For some reason I was thinking goulash is more a pasta. You know, pasta and beef and marinara sauce. But this is rice. It's still pretty good though. The beef is definitely tough. Definitely a bit chewy. The rice is pretty good. It's a nice hearty meal. But to be honest, it's not very flavorful. Pretty much all you can taste is a very mild kind of tomato taste. There's not really any seasoning other than tomato. I see that there's little chunks of vegetables like carrots and some kind of maybe spinach or something in there, but it doesn't really add much to the flavor. Kind of just tastes like tomato sauce. I'm gonna give this beef goulash I'm gonna give this a 6. This is definitely on the lower tier of MREs I've had. It's not awful, but it's not exceptional, you would say. I think I might actually finish this soda. It's really not that bad. Especially with this goulash. Nice and fizzy. Now I'm excited for this. Some patriotic sugar cookies. I love that. That's just so funny to have in a U.S. military MRE, to have some good old, oh great, they're all crushed up. We got the little Statue of Liberty flame of freedom that never goes out. That's hilarious. Another one. These truly are very patriotic cookies. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be. Some kind of weird, I don't know. I couldn't even guess. Oh, here's pretty much a full American flag sugar cookie. That is indeed very patriotic. I'm feeling very patriotic eating these right now. I think my patriotism level is at a new level. But to be honest, these patriotic cookies are rather average. I was expecting, like, you know, red, white, and blue sprinkles, frosted cookies. These are pretty much just like, kind of like animal crackers. It actually tastes very similar to animal crackers. Which is good, but I don't know. It's definitely not the best cookie. I'm gonna give these I'll give them a 7, a solid 7. We got the Liberty Bell with the crack in it. It's so funny how detailed they are. No, I think it should be mandatory for every single MRE to have the cookies in them. I can only imagine being overseas in the Middle East or something. Having cookies like this must be a huge morale booster. The Pepsi really does taste a lot like the 30-year-old Coke I drank. It's got the same kind of aftertaste. It's not really metallic, but it's kind of got like a subtle kind of, maybe it's rot, I don't know, but it's got this very subtle taste that tastes similar to the Coke. Oh, that's what that is. That thing I was having a hard time recognizing is apparently an American eagle. Sorry, a bald eagle. The head of a bald eagle. I love that. Finish the Coke. Sorry, Pepsi. But I'm gonna finish eating my my American patriotic cookies. Drink some more of this Tang. Got the Pepsi all down my gullet. We'll see how my body reacts to 32-year-old soda. But I'll get back to you guys pretty soon. It's going to be dark in a second. And once it's dark, I'm going to come out and play. I guess I'm going to go over into the parking lot next to this lot and just check the area out. It's kind of boring. It's just office buildings, but gotta do something. I can't just sit here for 3 more hours. Okay, so the applesauce, just on a second look. Ingredients list say applesauce enhanced with maltodextrin. I think that's some kind of sugar. I don't know why it has to say enhanced with maltodextrin. I guess that's why it was very sweet, but it's kind of funny. That's the name of the dish. It's applesauce enhanced with maltodextrin. I don't know if that's good for you or not. It's probably bad for you. Any of those weird chemical names are usually bad for you. It is now quite dark. I was just shining my flashlight off into this patch of woods up near the road, and I saw 2 sets of eyes. I think they were raccoons or something, because I saw one climb up a tree a bit. So I'm gonna go check it out maybe, and then check out the local businesses around here. Okay, here's business number 1. It's a rather nondescript building. Car just going by. But I see cameras, so I'm not gonna go out into the parking lot and tempt fate. Hoping those raccoons I saw back there, I think they were raccoons, I hope they don't ravage my trash bag with all my MRE wrappers in it while I'm away. Don't really want that mess. And look what I found. It's an old being-up picnic table just on the edge of this wood lot. You can see the road is right in the background. Wonder what it's doing on here. Definitely tell it's old. I have the idea of maybe sleeping on this table, actually. It'd be a very interesting spot. Here's the road right here. See out in the distance, it's Home Depot over there. Did a stealth camping video there a few weeks ago. Quite tempted to actually sleep on this table. I'm gonna see if I think it would actually support my weight. I think it might. There are nails. It's definitely a risky spot with the road right there, so I'm gonna have to be careful with my light. Got this light shining right across the street on me. Just had a car drive by literally just now on this road, which is like 20 feet away. I think it's pretty dark, so they probably didn't see me. Here comes another one. I was a little worrying. The car that just passed me, when I was standing right next to the road over there, I think the same car turned around and passed back again. Tried to hide as best as I could, but hopefully they didn't see me. It's pretty dark and my light was off. I was pretty obvious standing right there, so maybe. I don't think they're gonna report me. So I'm actually back in my original spot, sitting on my sleeping bag. I think I'm gonna go for it. I think I'm gonna go sleep on the picnic table. That's like right next to the road. It's very exposed, but there's some light coming in, basically shining on the picnic table a bit. But it's still fairly dark, and there's very few cars on this road. So I think it should be fine. I think when I'm laying down at a picnic table, you know, I'll pretty much be indistinguishable from the rest of the table. You know, I'll probably have to get up fairly early once it's light, because it'd be pretty obvious. I'm always looking for ways to make my videos a little more entertaining and risky, and I think this is a good opportunity, and I should seize it while it's here. Plus, I won't have to lay straight on the ground. I'll have a nice flat platform I can lay on. Not necessarily soft. I don't have a sleeping pad, but there's also a bunch of bugs and creepy crawlies on the ground where I am right now. So I think it'll be more comfortable. I'm gonna pack up and move over there. I'm just gonna say goodnight right now, because I don't think I'm gonna really do a lot of, you know, filming like this once I'm over there, because I'm gonna really try to keep the light to a minimum, just to avoid being caught. So thanks again for watching, guys. You have a good night. Please like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Sorry, there was a car, so I just hid my light. Yeah, anyways, thanks guys. Have a good night. Okay, I'm back at my picnic table. It's gonna be my bed for the night. Just gonna set up, avoid any cars, and hit the hay. Okay, good night, guys. Should be all set here. Cars keep passing, but I think with my light off, I should be good for the night. It looks like an old sleeping bag, all ripped up. There's probably some mice living in there. Morning, guys. I slept really well. It really cooled down. Initially, it was really warm, and I was sweating in my sleeping bag, but I fell asleep pretty quick, and was pretty comfortable most of the night. I didn't wake up once. I'm surprised because there were cars coming by. Not many, but once in a while, a car would drive by, and yeah, it really cooled down, and it was just a great night overall. The table was a little bit hard, with no sleeping pad, but still pretty comfortable. My back feels fine. You can definitely tell that the woods, this little wood patch here, has seen some other visitors, I should say, throughout time. I saw that sleeping bag over there all ripped up. There's quite a few little just piles of trash and rubbish laying around, kind of spread throughout the woods here. Definitely looks like some people have used this plot of land before as a temporary home. It's my original spot. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate the support. I'm about ready to head down to the parking lot where my wife is going to pick me up. I'm actually going to, instead of cutting through the woods again, I'm going to exit the woods here and kind of walk down this main road that I slept next to, just to check out the area and the office buildings around. Just give a little bit of perspective where I slept last night. But yeah, this was a great stealth camp. It was a fun location. It was nice and quiet and calm. A little bit risky, just sleeping so close to the road on that picnic table. But overall, I'd recommend this spot. You know, it's just a great spot. It'd be fun just to come here to do a little camp. Even bring a tent. You could bring a tent here and camp in these woods. Anyways, I'm gonna continue on with my day. You guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. So I'm walking down the road. This right here is the old picnic table I slept on last night. You know, so long as no one was like looking directly in those trees right there, you know, at night I don't think I really would have been very visible, but who knows. Apparently my wife maybe just didn't set an alarm, so she didn't get up yet. I don't think. I keep trying to text her, but she may be here a little bit late, so I'm gonna go to Burger King and get a coffee. Got the sausage croissant sandwich. Burger King. I'm gonna try it out. It's very hot. The sausage egg croissant sandwich from Burger King gets give it a 7.2 out of 10. The coffee gets a 5. Pretty average coffee. A little watered down, but drinkable. See you guys. Hey.
Did you get a new cheesy breakfast melt?
Nope, I got a sausage egg croissant.